Okay, so now we're back to loading data, and I'll be showing you how to use the evaluation functions. I've chosen to use the trial data set from the stroke package, and I'll just choose a subset of the variables to include. Let's just exclude some of these. So, like this. And then we can go directly to the characteristics evaluation. And we just get a short sentence on the data overview, and then we can just try to create a table like this. So this is just a basic table of variable characteristics with no comparisons or anything. And here we see the logical factors are compressed to only show the true level here. If we want, and sort of this is decided on the level of detail, if we choose the extensive details and press evaluate again, we get all levels on logical variables, and we get more extensive data on continuous variables as well, with both median and interquartile range, as well as mean and standard deviation and minimum and maximum values. So this is way more extensive, of course, than the minimal level. Let's go back to the minimal and then choose a factor to stratify or group the evaluation by. So here we go for the active or non-active treatment. And then we can choose also to compare strata and include group differences. It'll just take a minute to load all these evaluations. And we end up with a nice table overview and with a few footnotes on the comparisons used. Yes. And if you want to export this this table, this is through Downloads panel, and then you download report for a desired output format. This will output a report with an article style, and you can choose this. So we go back to the evaluate, and we can go, this was the characteristics, and then we can just evaluate correlations. And in this data set, there are no significant correlations between variables. So variables here are independent. And we can go to the missings evaluation. And here we can choose two different kinds of missingness overview. So we can choose to have an overview of missings across variables, and I'll show you what that means. Or we can have a look at differences in missing outcome value. So if we choose predictors and then we select variable to group the overview, we can choose active again, and then we'll choose evaluate. And here we get a number of missings in each of the stratified groups. And we can also choose the outcome, and then here we only get variables with some level of missingness. So if we choose the diabetes, and we can click evaluate, And here we get missing diabetes observation versus non-missing. There's not many missing values here, but this is just to show. So now we compare if there is a difference in the diabetes variable between missing the diabetes observation or not missing diabetes observation. And then we compare between, and we show that here there's no significant pairwise comparisons or significant differences in the pairwise comparisons. We can also choose another variable here. More interesting, maybe this, maybe. And here we see a higher number of missings. And we also see a warning in top that there are 3 variables that have a significant difference when we compare missing versus non-missing in the MRS6 variable. And those are age, known hypertension, and 6 months pace score. So this can be used to evaluate your data as well. And if you want to export this missingness overview, you can do it directly here. You choose the output format directly for MS Word, or a compatible format, an RTF format, which can be read by different text editors. And then you just click the download table. So good luck with evaluating your data.